All right. Oh. All right, you guys. I am still trying to get my presence up on YouTube. So I don't know if anybody's gonna show up, but it's okay, cause I'm here where I'm supposed to be. That's all that matters. All that matters. All that matters. All that matters. We're just gonna go ahead and get into it, you guys. So, my name is Jane McMillan. I am the founder and creator of Men Are Not the Enemy. I am in the process of making my YouTube presence known, because currently I have been predominantly active on TikTok. I've been predominantly active on TikTok, and I am trying to get my YouTube account up and more active. So I am going more live on YouTube. You can start to tune into my lives daily, Monday through Friday, at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, Eastern. I will be live on YouTube. So yeah, make that a note if you want to continue to tune in with me. We'll be live right here Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So the topic of discussion today, I'm only going to be on here probably 30 minutes. I don't even know if I'm gonna last that long. We'll just see. If people start coming in, I'll keep going. But so the topic of today, today is Sunday, so I went to church, and the pastor was speaking on the enemy. The topic that the pastor was speaking on, the enemy, and ironically, I'm like, wow, that's similar to my platform. So the pastor today was speaking on the enemy and how much he defined the enemy. The enemy is defined as someone who is deliberately against you. Someone who is deliberately against you. Again, someone who is deliberately against you. Make sure my phone. Okay. So I thought about it. I'm like, wow, okay, Men Are Not the Enemy is my platform. The pastor just clarified that the enemy is someone that is actually against you. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I didn't. Let me see if I can follow you real quick. I didn't get a chance to. Nope, it doesn't let me do it on here. On TikTok, how you can like click the person's name and subscribe. So after the live, I have to subscribe to your page. I didn't get a chance to do that yet. I just got out of church, changed my clothes, and I'm on this live. I also just did a Instagram live, and I told them that I'll be on YouTube. So here we are. But welcome, bro. I'm definitely gonna follow you as soon as I get off here, or subscribe. I'm sorry, but welcome to the live, bro. Welcome to the live. So I was speaking on the topic of today, which is the real enemy. So, like I was saying, the pastor today spoke on the enemy, and he defined the enemy as someone who is against you, right? So I was like, okay, that's interesting because well, my platform is Men Are Not the Enemy. So that's exactly what I'm pushing, that men are not against women. And I find it even more a breath of fresh air that the pastor spoke on that because thank you as well, bro. Um, I will subscribe. I promise you. Um, what I was gonna say. Uh, yeah. So when I broke down my platform, right? Men are not the enemy. The enemy, as the pastor spoke on today, is somebody that is deliberately against you. And I gotta admit, it ain't even that I admit, because I admit all the time. I speak truth all the time. But just saying, I gotta say that men are not against women. Men are literally not against women. It's women who are against men. It's women who are against men. So really, I'm just going to go ahead and call the bluff for the elephant in the room. Really, if it's women that are against men, according to the word that Pastor spoke today, anybody who is against you is the enemy. So if women are the ones that's truly against men, if women are the ones that's truly seeking not to reunite with men, then that would conclude that she's your actual enemy. That women have become the enemy. Women have become the enemy and her own enemy. It's not men. It's not men. It's just not. And if there are men, it's a very small percentage of men that deliberately don't want anything to do with women, or that deliberately wake up every day seeking to harm them in some way, shape, or form. It's not the mass majority of men. And then even to break that down, which a lot of people don't talk about, but I will. Then when you even break it down, in the event, and I am not pro violence at all. I've never even been in a physical altercation myself. Never. Never. Not in middle school, not in elementary school, not in college, not in after college. I've never been in a physical altercation. But I will conclude the reason why I haven't, especially with men, is because I don't take it that far. I don't allow myself to take it that far that would make a man want to hit me. I know how to walk away. I know how to disregard further conversation if I don't want to. Especially if I can feel that I might get punched out. I don't want to get punched out. So I will leave and walk away before it even gets to that point. But what's happening is women, they're not, the majority of women, so even in the event, because I already know for the women that's going to see this live, that y'all are going to say, well, the statistics of men that hit women are more higher than women that hit men. Okay, but what do y'all be doing to trigger these men? You know what? It was interesting. I spoke on that topic a lot. I spoke on that topic because I broke down temptation. I had a live discussion a while back. This was maybe like last year, maybe even the year before that. I talked on temptation when it comes to men. And I understand, I had a guy come on live and he broke it down to me. I never really heard it broken down like this before. And he broke it down to me that the man's private area has its own brain. And he broke it down. He said the private area has its own brain. And that his mind could be telling him one thing, but the brain down there will be telling you something else. So I thought that was interesting how he broke it down, because now he better allow me to understand what y'all mentally go through. It's like a demon down here and the angel up here, right? And then you got to like mentally fight between the two. I never heard it broken down like that before. Even with 5 brothers, my brothers never told me that. And my daddy daggone show never told me that. So I'm learning from him. So when it comes to temptation, right, the word speaks on avoiding temptation for a reason. I understand that. I understand the discipline. What's up, Marcus? Well, thank you for joining the live, brother. Really, like, for real. Thank you for joining the live. So that's why the word speaks on temptation, because I'm going to tell y'all something. And I really want y'all to take this and put it in y'all back pocket. First of all, good women, we deserve to be committed to. Good women deserve to be committed to. You know why? Because good women don't cheat on men. I've never cheated in my life. Even in middle school, going through all my whole phases, all my whole days, because I went through that phase too. But I wasn't really a hoe. I was just really, I literally thought I could save men by giving them my body because that's what they wanted. I thought that if I gave men what they wanted, that I would kind of sort of save them, which seems horrible. It seems horrible, but I'm just saying. So even going through that phase of trying to help men with my body, um, I, what was I trying to say? Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Um, I learned very quickly that, like, oh my God, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought, y'all. That the basketball, she threw me off with the basketball. Lee, what up, Lee? That's too far, Jane. What do you mean too far? What you mean? Y'all do deserve it. Growing up, I saw a lot of women who stayed faithful. It was normal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you mean too far, Lee? Let me know. What's up, Lee? I keep it real. If y'all don't know, then y'all should know. I keep it all the way real. If y'all gonna ever learn anything from a woman, y'all should literally take my words to heart. Because I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing crazy. Everything that comes out of my good women treat too, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. It's not true, bro. You can't be a good woman and cheat at the same time. You can't. You can't be a good man and cheat at the same time. No, that's a lie. That is a lie. You can deceive yourself as a good woman. You can deceive yourself as a good man, but good men don't cheat and good men don't cheat and good women don't cheat. You know why? Because we're internally good. So don't nobody have to teach us to be faithful. We honor our bodies. To a good woman, I'm letting you guys, y'all, please hear me. Please don't come on here to argue. I'm not on here to debate. This is a teaching platform. Just like I use my TikTok platform, I'm trying to use this YouTube platform. So I'm going to tell you like this. See, men, you guys can sleep with so and so and so and so, and y'all don't really think about the internal consequences as far as your body, as far as being nasty, right? Y'all don't really think about that. But when it comes to women, I'm not talking about HOEs. I'm not talking about that. We're talking about good women, remember? I'm not talking about the HOE woman. I'm talking about good women. Good women, we not trying to cheat on no man. You know why? First of all, because we love y'all. And we're so emotional. See, men say that women are emotional, but y'all don't really fully absorb what that really means. Since we're so emotional, which is true, we're not gonna sleep around with no man. We're not gonna sleep around on our man. Lee, it happens, bro. It happens, but that's not a good woman. That's not a good woman, bro. That's not a good woman. See, you may be meaning, okay. I get it. Let me back up. You may be defining good as a woman that cooks for you, a woman that doesn't steal from you, a woman that takes care of your kids. That's probably how you define good. That's not how I define good. When I say good, because in order for you to be good, you have to be of goodness. You have to be internally of goodness in order to be good from the inside out. So from the outer exterior, you're right. You may be confusing it on your own. So you're talking about what a woman does to make her good. I'm talking about the internal of a woman. I'm talking about the internal heart of a woman. That woman looks like she's committed. She's faithful. She's forgiving. She's considerate. She's observing. She's consistent. She's persistent. All these good, phenomenal traits. That's what I'm talking about as far as a good woman. A good woman, which is myself and a lot of women that follow me, or not, it's not a lot, but the women that follow me, that's still out here single, we have internal good hearts. We have hearts we have the true heart that God created women to have. So a good woman would not, the good woman that I'm talking about, we don't cheat, bro. In fact, it's nasty for us to cheat. Do you know what it's like for us? Let me get y'all in the mind of a woman like myself. I would never cheat. First of all, They say the only type of man who can't be conned is an honest man. Why? Because it's not in his nature to have something for nothing. Same with loyal people. Being otherwise ain't even in their nature. That's what exactly, bro. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. It was never in my nature. I've never been a cheater. I've never cheated. Even when I was in high school having all this puppy love, I never cheated. I never cheated on anybody. To me, it doesn't make sense to cheat. Why cheat when I can just leave? If I chose this person in my life, why would I cheat on somebody that I chose to be with? It doesn't make any sense. The moment I want to cheat is the moment I'm going to leave. And my sex drive, I'm not even a slave to sex so much. So that probably would be never for real, because I'm not a slave unto sex. So I'm not going to be nowhere doing something with somebody else other than the man that I chose in my life. That don't make any sense. But secondly, it's nasty. It's nasty to us, man. Y'all don't understand. The HOEs, they don't mentally process cheating like that. They don't care about their bodies. They don't care about swap and slop. They don't care about swap and slop because they HOEs. Good women, they care about swap and slop. And I'm talking about slop down there. It's nasty. It's already that a man has to go internal, right? Do y'all not know? Y'all don't even know what goes on in there. Let me tell y'all. Let's take the time and let's go there. Do y'all know we have a smell? The more men we sleep with, do y'all know it develops a smell? You can get the smell to go away by eating right, by detoxing, by drinking water and all this vegetable juice and celery juice and all of that. You can get it to go away, absolutely. But see, the internal woman that's like me, the internal good woman, she's not even trying to go through that phase. She's not even trying to put herself in that predicament to be leaking yellow stuff and white stuff. See, do y'all be checking women's drawers? Y'all know how they be trying to check y'all drawers? When the last time you ever checked a woman's panties? I bet you never. You need to start checking these women's panties. Because if she got stuff leaking all out of her in her panty line area, she got a problem. She got a problem down there. Do y'all pay attention to what it smells like? Because it's supposed to not have a smell. If it smells, do y'all be doing it anyway still? Probably so. That's nasty. So women like me, we process all that, man. We're not going to put our body through that. We're not. Because first of all, we don't feel like doing all that. We don't feel like doing all that to detox. Yeah. I guarantee you no man, probably not, I ain't gonna say not nan, but I'm gonna say probably a handful, probably on this whole universe, it's probably I can count on two hands how many men check their woman's underwear. Not just when she's cheating, just on a regular basis. Like, oh, let me check her drawers to see what type of substance she got coming out of her private area. Right. You know why? Because we eat right. But that's a whole nother topic that we'll have on another day. Because I realize y'all men don't really know a lot. Y'all don't know a lot. And I didn't know y'all didn't know a lot. But I can teach y'all a lot. But yeah, it's not supposed to smell. You gotta check her eating habits. If she eating Popeyes every day, if she's eating hog mugs and shrimp and grits and fish and ribs and whatever else there is out there, it's gonna smell like that. You can always detox the smell by just eating right. You can always fix it. You can always fix it. That's the beauty about our body. It's fixable. But going back to it, getting back to the topic, good women don't cheat. And I mean that verbatim. I don't mean this whole, because society has made up this thing that black men don't cheat. That's a daggone lie. Y'all need to stop lying. Y'all need to stop lying. You need to stop lying. The evidence is everywhere. Even my dad cheated on my mom. So that's a false narrative. That's a lie that I'm not gonna believe. And however man made it to where that's believable, that deserves to be put back in the pit of hell because it's a lie. Y'all do cheat. Men do cheat. But good women don't cheat. And good men don't cheat. I ran across a lot of men on TikTok that don't cheat. And I believe them 100%. I do. What up, BJ? I 100% believe them. I do. I believe them. Men that never cheated on their wives or their girlfriends, but they got cheated on. There's a lot of men out there like that. Any undisciplined person ain't no specific. Right. Right, BJ. But good women don't cheat. Because we know the consequence it's not in our character, first of all. We'll never do it. But secondly, it's not even, the consequence is bad. The consequence of doing it is we're not willing to take that. No, we're not willing to go through that. Y'all have to understand women. Y'all have to understand women more because society has y'all believing things about women, good women, that are not true. It's just not true. How men believe, okay, I got to get back to the topic too. But how men believe that women have that all women just have sex, and none of us are tamed. That's a lie. It's a lie. Society is pushing the P in your face. Society wants men to believe that women are just out here slopping it and dropping it and popping it and locking it and putting it all in men's faces, because that's the type of woman that they're exposing. But there's good women that still out here exist. I was abstinent for 4 years. 4 whole years. And men ask me, you didn't get an urge? No, I didn't. You ain't just slip up not one? No, I didn't. Because it's a mindset. People that are 100% in control of their mind, you can just flip on a switch and kick it into gear. If you want to go start a business, you can flip that switch. Okay, I'm starting a business today. If you, okay, I'm going to drink me some water today. Okay, I'm going to flip that switch. I'm going to drink some water today. Oh, I'm going to start working out tomorrow. I'm going to jog 4 miles tomorrow. Okay, you flip the switch, you drive 4 miles tomorrow. It's the same thing when it comes to sex. Women can flip it on and we can flip it off. Good women. Not HOEs who are out of control. I'm talking about the women who is in control. We can flip it on and we can flip it off. Y'all got to understand, fellas, y'all have been bamboozled too. The enemy is getting y'all minds as well too. Even so much so, y'all don't even believe that women can be pure anymore. Y'all don't even believe that women can be pure. Y'all don't believe that. You got to tell yourselves what is the real narrative here. The only way y'all can change your mind is to get around women such as myself that gives you a new perspective, that gives you a different perspective. If y'all keep getting around HOE women, hood rat women, the Nicki Minaj, busted wide open, Lil Kim, I can make a Sprite can disappear in my throat, all that type of stuff. Y'all keep on hanging around them women, that's what you're going to believe we all look like and act like. But I'm telling y'all from the heart of myself, I'm telling y'all front row seats. Y'all got front row seats. I'm telling y'all it's not all women. Y'all are gonna be your own enemy, just like women are their enemy. And that's the topic of today, the real enemy. The problem is some of us men think we're throwing money in sex and not real conversation. That's right, BJ. That's why I did what? Created the $50 rule. Solution. I'm a solutionist. $50 rule. Put it into work. See if it worked. There's no way you should be. If nobody ever heard the $50 rule before, it's a rule that I came up with according to my own dates that I've been on. Most of the entertainers who promote that don't even love like that. Right. The $50 rule is something that I created based on the dates that I go on. I look at the tab. Oh, dang, he ain't even spend that much today. I'm happy. Because I be looking at them bills. I be getting uncomfortable when that bill go over a certain dollar amount. I be like, dang, I should have never got that. I should have got something cheaper than that. Because I'm not trying to spend the bag. But unfortunately, that's the type of woman that don't get picked. The ones that don't be trying to take y'all money. Because I'm not the only one saying that. There was a live that somebody sent me on TikTok. A woman was saying that women like me, we go through life making the ultimate sacrifice. We're trying to respect y'all. We're trying not to take y'all money. We're trying to be good. We're trying to be supportive. We're trying to pour into y'all every day. We're doing all these things that God called us to do, and we still single. It's more men talking about how much they got bamboozled over women than there are men that's talking about my wife is pure gold. So what does that have to say about men for real? If the majority of y'all are having all these stories that are the same about, oh, my wife left me. She took the house. She took them this. She took the that. She left me with a clean pair of drawers, and that's it. It's more men with that narrative than there are, man, my wife loves me. She really adores me. I love that I'm loved by my wife. It's beautiful to wake up to her every day just treating me like a queen, a king, and blah, 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 blah. There's not a lot of men talking like that. Because it's more of y'all choosing wrong than there are right. That's why y'all don't have a lot of stories of righteous women. Because y'all not picking the righteous woman. Y'all not. $50 rule, the simple picnic coffee date. Exactly, BJ. Dates 1 through 3. 1, 2, and 3, y'all should be at the daggone smoothie shop, at the coffee shop, in the library, Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles is a really good date. The park. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Men with the purpose and goals aren't reckless with money. A man spending money on you means a lot. That's true. That last sentence is true. However, that first sentence, men with the purpose and goals aren't reckless with money. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true, bro. That's not true. You know why? Because social media is exposing. See, social media is exposing when men, that's why women came all out with that list of where they won't eat at on the first date. You know why? Because men was being reckless with their money and put these women into a mindset that if it doesn't cost, if y'all not spending over a certain amount, because some man spent $500 on a meal on the first date and got that woman thinking that every man should spend at least $550. You spent $500, but she's going around saying, you know what? I'm going to raise the bar. If y'all ain't spending $550, you don't deserve me. Y'all are being reckless with y'all money. But you know what? You're not being reckless with the right woman. You know how many, I put this into the test, y'all. I'm not talking out the side of my behind. I put my stuff to the test. I asked on live, of the women that I had on my live, I think I had like 5 women up on my panel that day. And we were all single. And we were all very similar women. And I asked them, what type of gifts y'all got from men? We don't get a treatment like y'all giving these HOEs. We don't get that type of treatment. Y'all don't give us that treatment. We don't get out. I ain't never got no. You know what I got? You know the only thing I had, I can count on 2 fingers how many gifts I had from a man. I'm 37 years old. I can count on 2 fingers. The most recent man gave me a teddy bear and a rose, 1 rose. And then this young guy that had a crush on me at my old job, he got me something for Valentine's Day, which was beautiful. I never got anything like that besides from my daddy. But from a man, I ain't never went all out like that young man did for me. He got me an actual bouquet of roses that had glitter all on it. It was beautiful. This big behind teddy bear, this big behind chocolate chocolate hearts, you know, the big old heart with the chocolates in it. And that's minimum. I seen women getting Coach bags. Y'all be getting women apple bottom shoes. These women be telling y'all what to get, and y'all. I was about to call y'all the. Y'all men be going out and getting it. What's up, girl? Welcome, sis. I'm glad you're here, girl. You missed kind of the sort of you kind of sort of came in at the right time, but we didn't already got into the nitty gritty. But welcome to the live, sis. So what does that say about men? Let me ask you something. Kat, are you single? Are you single, Kat? All right, let me read y'all comments. Kat, are you single? Ain't works. $50 here. $50 here is the crazy part. The majority of women do not make it past the conversation on the phone, FaceTime. I think those big money men are spending excess. Excuse me. It's how you spend money that key points. It's how you spend money is the key points. Don't take that much of a problem with us. We really need to start hanging around seasoned couples. I think those guys who lead with money usually have a hard time getting women without it. Okay, that's a perfect example. Perfect example. So, Kat, tell me. See, fellas, this is another good woman. The only reason why I know she's good is because she was on another platform that I was on, and I be reading her comments. So I know this girl has a heart like mine. I know we're very similar women. Kat, have you ever? How many times have a man bought you something as a single woman? Like, do you get extravagant gifts on when you're dating a man? Do you get all these gifts that these other women are getting? Are you getting flued out? Are you getting $350 meal tickets? Are you getting Maseratis? Are you getting freaking hair weave bundles? Like, I know you don't wear weave, but I'm just saying. Are you getting the bag spent on you, Kat, for real? I agree, BJ. Oh my God, first teddy bear, that is ridiculous. I was doing that when BJ, I'm just telling you. And then the teddy bear, I mean, it's the thought that counts. I literally almost cried when he gave me that. And then the rose that the guy gave me, it was broken at the bottom. So, and it was split. It wasn't even like a fresh cut rose. It was something like he maybe his mama, maybe got it out of his mama, out of his little mama dozen roses at home, and he just broke it and just went on with it and got the little bear from probably his little sister. But I didn't care. That meant gold to me. You know why? Because my heart is pure, guys. Women that have pure hearts, we don't really care how much y'all spend. But unfortunately, that's where we get the short end of the stick. Because who doesn't, what woman for real, especially if she knows she's a good-hearted woman, what woman wouldn't want nice things? We actually deserve nice things. If you're going to spend your money on any woman, we deserve, women like me deserve good things if you're gonna be spending your money on these women anyway. So we can't be out here making fun of the man that gave me the teddy bear and the rose. We can't make fun of that, because at least he's giving me something. At least he's showing gestures of something. But then we should be also laughing, yeah, because it is comical, because we get bare minimum. Women like us, we get bare minimum. Kat, if you still on here, how many times, you can answer the question different ways. You can either answer, how many times have you got gifts from a man? Or you can say, like, what's the most expensive gift you ever gotten? You can answer that any type of way. But I'm trying to prove a point to the fellas. That good women, we're not the prize. We treat y'all like y'all are the prize, but we don't get treated like the prize. Meanwhile, the cheaters, the women that sleep on y'all, the women that's giving y'all sexual transmitted diseases, the women that lie to y'all, the women that steal from y'all, the women that's got all these hidden motives, y'all are going all out y'all way. Look at her. You see what I'm saying, fellas? She got a bouquet of flowers. Nothing extravagant. Don't come back up in these comments and fight with me about this, because I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to take this in. Because I'm showing y'all up close and personal what is going on. Because like the lady pointed out, that's a damn good point. The women that's out here sacrificing, trying to fit, trying to prep ourselves to become your wife, trying to make sure we don't ask for too much, trying to make sure we show up and got your back. We getting overlooked. We getting overlooked. And we still fine. And we look good. I don't even have no filter on today. I don't have no filters. TikTok don't, YouTube don't have no filters. Kat looks like a damn pretty ass woman to me, if you ask me. I can see from her profile, she look like she got it going on too. So what is it? Crickets. Hello, 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 hello. Anybody there. Y'all need to admit, and I'm telling y'all out of love, y'all need to admit that y'all don't know how to pick them. Y'all need to admit y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing. Just admit it. Admit it. Admit that you don't know how to pick them. My son's mom was a good girl like that. She was happy with small things. I hate she passed, but I know women like her exist. Bro, we're all over the place. And we in different colors too. We in white, black, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Asian, polka dot stripes, mixture of both, black, white. We in all colors, baby. We in all shapes and sizes. I seen that teen natural beauty and bless. I take care of my temple as God instructs us to do. Amen, Kat. Have you ever cheated on a man, Kat? This is just for the fellas that believe all women cheat. Oh, man. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, so, okay. Honestly, good people many times have trust issues. Yeah, I'm a break down that too in a second. Some of us like kids at the candy store. I lost. Exactly, Kat. You see that, fellas? I mean, I don't know how much other proof y'all need. What? Do y'all want me to host? Maybe. Oh. Y'all know I be coming up with a whole bunch of thoughts, right? I was thinking maybe I should host an event to gather all no cheating women and put on, like, the event should be women that don't cheat seminar, or women that don't cheat rally, so that men can see the women from all across the world that don't cheat. I wish we could put us in a room, or not even in a room, because we wouldn't fit in a room. I wish we can gather all together to show men the amount of women that don't cheat. Cause y'all think we all do. And it's a lie. That's a lie, folks. That's a freaking lie. Tares amongst the wheat. What does that mean? Some of us like kids that get lost with no foundation. First thing that catch our eyes, we fall to temptation. I got involved with the woman who pretended but turned out to be a demon, I believe, though. Unfortunately, we were tares amongst the wheat. Some women pretend. Fellas, if you ever got bamboozled by a woman, that means you don't know what you're doing. I mean, I understand people do change, right? I do understand that. I understand that, right? I do. But it's easy for me. I mean, if you ask me, it should be easier. Let me say it this way. It should be easier for a man to pick a good woman than the woman to pick a good man. It's easier. It's easier for a man to pick a good woman than it is for a woman to pick a good man. You know why? Because God calls man to pick the woman. So y'all should have y'all ducks in order. Y'all should know what to look for. Y'all should know what questions to ask. Y'all should have these women like an interview. Y'all should literally be interrogating these women. That's y'all God-given birthright. Y'all are the ones paying all the bills. Y'all are the ones taking care of people, these women, or the woman. Y'all are the ones providing for the child. Y'all are the ones providing shelter. Y'all are the ones going to work, working every day. Y'all are the ones working the hardest. That $50 rule, that will weed out so many women. That will weed out so many women right there. Kat and I would love park dates. Kat and I would love for y'all to just take us to Barnes and Noble in a quiet area, buy us a cup of tea or a juice beverage or whatever, some lemonade, and you just sit down and we just talk in the library type of setting. That's the type of stuff women like us like, bro. Luxury is just a bonus. If y'all take us on trips around the world and y'all take us to these all extravagant things and we got to dress up, we feel honored. We feel like, wow, this is nice. But at the end of the day, we still going to choose you. We still going to choose you. The luxury is just an additive. The luxury is just a wow, okay, bet. But to the woman that is not good for you, luxury is everything. That's what she requires. Luxury in the heart of a good woman and in the heart of a woman that seeks God, luxury is just a bonus. It's not everything. Right, Kat? We can, fellas, like we can literally be sitting on the curb. Y'all see that curb right there? Y'all could literally say, "Do you mind if I take you out today?" And then y'all walk and we just go outside and sit on the curb. Do y'all know we wouldn't really we wouldn't think twice? We wouldn't say, "Oh, he's taking me on the curb to sit down. He's an idiot. He's a lowball. He's dumb. He's broke." That wouldn't even come to our mind. What would come to our mind? Wow, he wants to sit on the curb. Okay. Wow, he's actually listening to me. He's actually asking me questions. He's actually engaged. He's actually like, wow. We'll be talking about that curb date for the rest of our lives. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the difference between the two, but I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Right, sis? Tell them, girl. Y'all are dating all wrong. Society is telling y'all, rappers are telling y'all gotta have a bag. Y'all gotta have the gold teeth. Y'all gotta have the Rolls Royces. Y'all gotta have the Air Jordans on. Y'all gotta have the latest this, the latest that. If you ain't driving this, if you ain't making that, she don't want you. That's what society is pushing y'all. And y'all are falling victim to it. Meanwhile, the woman that just wants to love you, she's getting looked over. Cause we don't look like that. We don't look like what society is telling y'all to pick. That's why. And I really don't even see the difference. That's the crazy thing. I don't even see the difference. Because there's women out there like me who are gold diggers, and they look just like me. The body type is the same thing. She don't even got to have a BBL no more. Y'all be picking regular women too, regular demons too. Y'all be picking regular size, natural demons. Y'all be picking natural demons too. So I really don't even see what is the difference. What is the difference between her and Kat and I? What is the difference? Please tell me. Please tell me, because we want to know. Do y'all even know what the difference is? What is the difference? So how to know the difference? You know the difference by what I just said. You got to put what I'm saying into play. You got to put the intentions into play. The only way you're going to know is to put the actions into play. The $50 rule. Kat and I, we used to $50 dates. We used to that. That's what y'all be giving us. Even so, without y'all, we don't spend more than $50 on our own selves on food anyway. We don't spend over no daggone $50. $50 is a lot of money. We're not spending no money on we're not spending no $50 on no food unless we feeding the whole family. But women like me and Kat, we don't go and just order a daggone near $99 steak meal on a regular Sunday. We don't do that. Right, sis? So know the difference. You got to know the difference. Her priorities. In order for you to know her priorities, you have to put it to the test. You're not going to be able to see it. You can't, well, sometimes you can see a woman's priorities. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can. By the hair weaves, all the makeup on. Sometimes you can see the woman's priorities. But nowadays, everybody wants to look good. So you really can't even really see it no more, because I wear a little bit of makeup. I wear my little lipstick, I make sure my hair is, even though I have locks, I make sure I look good, right? So you really can't see it no more. So you're going to have to probe questions to get to the priorities of the woman. So when you go on a date, how do you know the difference? You got to put the $50 rule into it. It doesn't have to be exactly $50. I'm just saying, stop leading with your money. You know the difference. You will become to know the difference when you stop leading with your money. Take these women to the park. But you got to tell them, hey, babe, or hey, miss, or whatever her name is, I would like to take you out today. Make sure you wear some comfortable shoes. If she replies back, comfortable shoes, what you mean? Oh, nothing, I just thought we'd take a walk in the park today. It's very nice out today. Oh, I don't do that. It's too hot. Ding, 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 ding. That's one of the differences right there. Right, sis? That's the difference right there. Women like us, me and Kat, baby, we would love to go walking outside. And the sun is out. That's the beautiful thing. We can get some popsicles. We can get some, we can bring the radio with a speaker, a little mini speaker. We can walk around. We can play some oldies. We can play some tunes. We can get the animals out. You got a dog. I got a dog. We can get the dogs out. We can get the kids out, play at the park. That's the type of godly love that you guys are supposed to be experiencing. It's not hard, y'all. It's not hard. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. Even my 6-year-old son that just turned 6, he hasn't even been 6 that long. I'm pretty sure he know how to do that too. I mean, you can see where a woman spends her money. You can see. You can see where a woman spends her money. And I'm not telling y'all not to get women with money. That's not what I'm saying. Because there's nothing wrong. As long as she doesn't have, as long as money is not her God, it's nothing wrong with being financially set. Because God wants us to be financially set by using our gifts and talents, right? But you gotta make sure that her self-care and her self-care routine has not escalated her to a point where she's now become unreachable, where she thinks that she's above you. The only way you're gonna know that is you have to pay attention. What's the ideal date for you? Start asking these women, what's the ideal date for you? You don't even have to. You can do it two ways. You can just ask her. You can just ask her, or you can take her. If you ask, what's your ideal date? If she say, oh well, my ideal date is, you know, I get chocolate and, you know, not even chocolate. What do they be saying? I don't even know what they be saying. My ideal date is to go to such and such 5-star restaurant, whatever this is. Then we go paddle. We go take a drive on the canoe, and we take the canoe across the ferry island, and we visit the $1 million dolphins along the way, and such and such and such and such. If she go all out like that on a first date type of thing, that right there is saying she's not for you. Or if you still choose her, listening to her answer, and you still choose her, then you deserve, that's what you signed up for, because she already told you what she wants. Read my spirits be grounded until we continue failing. My spirit becomes spiritually grounded. That's why conversation is key, right? I never spend over $70. Y'all done?
Oh, I'm playing now.
Did you practice? I watched you over here.
He did pretty good.
Really? Okay. What are you about to do now?
I'm about ready to leave. I am going to contact somebody.
What happened?
We had 4 good tennis courts, and we had 2 raggedy basketball courts. No, seriously. And if you have 2 games going on, how are you going to do, somebody's throwing a free, not a free throw there, a foul shot from the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
True enough, they needed to do something with those basketball courts, but all they had to do was move it over a little bit, put some bleachers there. No, what they did, if this had been a white neighborhood, they wouldn't have done it. They have now taken 2 good tennis courts, which they just redid about a year ago,
and put the basketball courts on it.
Fucking basketball courts.
So those wasn't their last time?
No. And they've taken the pole out of the 2 good tennis courts left. They've taken the center pole out, so you can't play tennis. You can't play pickleball. So I'm thinking there's not enough white people in here that they're going to convert those to pickleball. The space that's where those basketball courts, so you can only get 1 good tennis court and maybe 1 good pickleball court. I'm thinking, I'm so sick and tired of them doing this to us. We do other things other than play fucking basketball.
You right.
I
see those are brand new too. I can see that from here. Those 2 whatchamacallit.
We had to fight for that. It took them 2 years to repave those and to get them. Now they're turning them in basketball courts. And then what do? They come there with their goddamn music. Other nigga made a fire, fuck about it.
Yeah, I'm with you this time.
And at least the music is the only thing cussing besides me and the players. I couldn't even bring Jace down here on a decent day if they normally would be playing. Right. This isn't young kids. This is grown ass men.
Yeah.
In their 20s and 30s doing shit like that. I know I don't have my wig on. My hair's falling out. But you know that just Jane, it sickens me.
I understand. I understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
now I think it's good that they have two basketball courts, and they should. Like if we have two games going on, and I need to throw from the sidelines, I can
Right.
actually throw from the
Right.
sidelines. But now you're
Right.
taking from us
Right. Yeah.
only one good tennis court. To be truthful, can you get there? And maybe a small pickleball. And I don't even like to bring my grandson down here sometimes because of the language that they use.
Mm.
You know, I know he hears it, and I know you shouldn't protect kids from that, but you know, you can't
Yeah,
protect
but
them
you
for
right,
everything.
right,
But
right.
when I go to Tolleson Park, I don't hear somebody on the. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have at least 8 tennis courts. White neighborhood.
Mhm.
They have a swimming pool.
Mhm.
They have a park area. I have to drive you past Tolleson one time.
Okay.
When you
Well,
go to Rye Park, Rye, you know, they've got a school down there. They've got a baseball. They've got baseball fields. They've got all these woods in
I
between the
believe you.
baseball fields, and then they have 4 fully clean tennis courts.
Right.
They're not tearing them down to put no basketball courts up
Right,
there,
right, 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 right,
but
right.
they'll do it in our neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
would I
gonna burn
definitely
up
see your
Lisa's
point.
phone.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I called Yolanda and she said just contact Lisa Cupid.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna take him up to that park and let him play for a little while.
he said he's tired. I asked him if he wanted to run some more, but he said he's tired.
Oh, well, we can go home too. He just asked me, so we'll see.
Oh, well, maybe he saw some kids.
I don't know. Or I'll probably take him either there or I'll probably take him to another park because there's one closer to Smyrna. I forgot the name of it. I don't know.
Where's it at?
Don't get me lying, I forgot. I know we drove by there a couple of times and I told you that's the one I normally go to. But I don't know. You know streets
Thompson,
better than
not
I do.
Thompson. From the church? Or where were we driving from?
Maybe, I think you were showing me a neighborhood from
Is it close
service.
to here?
It's like probably 25 minutes away.
Oh, because there's one that's kind of scary and spooky. It is a really good parking, but it's like you got to drive down a long way and it's at the end of the thing.
Oh, no, this one sits off of the street. Jace!
So I'm going to call my Austell, Georgia.
Recreations. Yeah. I'll sign the petition with you because that does make sense. Jace! Come here. Sorry, y'all.
And they're going to say, lady, first of all, I'm going to be nice and say, what are the other plans for you? 2 tennis courts have been taken for basketball courts. There's 2 raggedy old basketball courts, and there's 2 tennis courts. One of them you guys have taken poles. Are you planning to replace the other 2 tennis courts that you played?
Right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go up there and play? Or what do you want to do?
I want to go to the park.
I know, it's up there. Come on.
Come on.
Sorry, y'all.
I
Give
don't
me
know where
this
the
petition.
park.
Get in the back seat so I can drive up there. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't planning on. I'm gonna drive literally two minutes up the street. All right, I'm gonna take him up there. But I see what you mean though, cause they sure got their soccer field over there untouched.
Yeah. And I know more Hispanics move, but how many Hispanics play
Yeah.
basketball? Not nary one, because we don't want no fights off up in there.
Right. Right.
You know, but they've got a soccer field. Good that you got a soccer field. You've got 2 or 3 baseball fields. But now you're going to take the tennis courts.
Yeah.
I have nothing against basketball. I love basketball.
Yeah, but you're right. They kids need to have something else other than.
And if they do take all of those tennis courts, then what else are they going to? You're going to give us one good tennis court? You can't even get one good tennis court over there in that area in a pickleball.
Right. Right. I agree. I'm gonna drive up there and let him play a little bit. I'll see you at home.
Okay.
Mama, why is it 2 minutes?
No, I'm saying I'm gonna drive up 2 minutes to take you to the park up there.
I know.
Sorry, y'all. That's my roommate. I love her to death. she talks a lot.
She talks a lot, a lot, a lot.
I understand what she's saying, but I understand what she's saying. I do. I do. So I understand. Whatever. She loves playing her tennis. Ooh, my back is itching. The park is right here.
The park is right there.
2 hours. Kids is on the same. Yeah. All right. You can play here for a little while, but it don't look like it's. We might have to go to another part. But you could play for a little bit. Go ahead.
Go, go, go.
Thank you, Kat. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I really am. I didn't expect her to be. I didn't expect that. That reminds me of my mom and my dad. Oh yeah. Mom ready to punch them guys out to make sure she chased the holy oil. I'm getting. You see YouTube Live, at least it's more freedom on here. I know, right, BJ? I kind of like it too. The community needs to. Okay, yeah. So anyway, this is just the stuff I just be trying to point out to y'all, man. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. We know, we see, like, good men and good women, we see the problems. We see it sticks out like a sore thumb. We see the controversy. We see the hypocrites. We see the problem. We see how we're being treated. Even the good men who are women that cheat on good men. We will in a little bit. So, I mean, we see it. We see it. We see what's happening. We see how we're getting treated. Good men see how they're getting treated. So it's just time. It's just time for us to. It ain't even time. It's past time. Men just have to date better. Y'all are the heads. Y'all are the ones that set the rules. Y'all are the one that sets the tone. Y'all are the ones that sets the standards. You shouldn't be asking women where they want to go on the first date. Y'all should be knowing where y'all going on the first date. Y'all are the ones paying for it. So why are you allowing the woman to pick for you? You can't ask a woman where she wants to go and then complain that she spent your money when you asked her where she wanted to go. Women like me, when you ask me if you ask me where you want to go, I'm gonna say, you know what? We can just go to that's legit gonna be my answer. Go to the park. We can go to the park. We can go by the lake. If there's a nearby lake, we can look up a lake. We can find a nature trail, especially where I live. I live in Georgia. There's nature trails and water all over the place. You ain't gonna really have to spend no money with me, for real, unless we just getting something to drink or something to eat, but it ain't gonna be nothing extravagant, because I don't want to eat that heavy anyway. I don't want all that stuff sitting on my stomach. Give me a salad, I'm good to go. Give me a sandwich, I'm good to go. Give me some fruit, I'm good to go. I'm not trying to get all stuffed in the middle of the day or even at night before I go to bed. I'm not trying to be stuffed like that. Always pick the place. It's always been a nice surprise. I mean, always like a surprise. Right. If y'all set the tone, y'all won't keep getting bamboozled. And in summary, well, I don't even know what time it is. I've been on here an hour. Okay, it's time for me to get off, y'all. But in closing, what I was going to say, my pastor spoke on the enemy today. And when he defined the enemy as someone that is against you, it immediately made me think about my platform. Men are not the enemy. Men are not against us. Men are not against us. Men are not against us. There are men, there are spirits in men form who are against us, but generally speaking, it's not that men show up wanting to deliberately like do all these things. And that's what I was speaking on earlier. Like they also need to start asking men, what did this woman do to get you to this point? And then she needs to be taken account. She needs to be exposed too. She needs to be exposed so that the world can see why y'all are acting this way. But if y'all are not choosing to expose the woman because y'all feel like, oh, no, I'm not gonna say nothing to her because I'm just gonna let it roll off. It's not that serious. There's not gonna be a change anyway. Okay, so deal with that consequence. Because if you ask a woman what she don't like about that man, or how this man treated her, she's going to tell you. She's going to tell you. I like rollerblading, bike riding, hiking, nothing crazy. Man doesn't have to feed me. Right, sis? And don't take me on no fishing. Don't take me fishing. Don't take me on no, you said hiking already. I was about to say, don't take me on no. Actually, this guy asked me, but he didn't respond back, so I don't know. He probably gonna respond later, and I'm already doing something. But he asked me to take me hiking on today, and I told him sure. After church, I would love to. Stuff like that. But then, I can see that's his aura. He paints. He's spending time in nature. That's my type of guy. My type of guy that spends time in nature anyway. He already know the cool spots to go. He already know where to go get fresh lemonade for $2. He already know where to go get some fresh apples for $1. He already knows where to get the most minimum, the bare minimum, but essential. Women, people like us, we're bare minimum people. Where you going? Where you going? Where is the bathroom? Oh, go ahead. Girl, yes. Hopefully y'all learned something from this live, fellas. Because y'all know I'm always spitting facts. If you want to know the heart of a good woman, ask the heart of a good woman. Ask women like Kat. Ask women like myself. Ask women on my TikTok platform. If you want to know what a good woman looks like, ask us. We'll tell you. We'll tell you what we like. You compare what we like to the women that y'all been dealing with. It's going to be a clear, distinctive difference. It's going to be a legit, clear difference. That's all I got for y'all. I'm getting off here. Good old farmer's market. What? Especially like the flea market. The outdoor flea markets too. On a good day. Or art festivals. Oh my gosh. Art festivals. Walking around in art museums. Those are the type of things that women like us like to do, man. Y'all need to get with the program. Y'all need to take notes. Because the women that's not for you, if you take those women on the dates that we like, she not gonna want to go. So you gonna save yourself. You're gonna save yourself because she's not gonna want to go there anyway. That's gonna show you, okay, yeah, she ain't. Jane and Kat told me she ain't gonna like it. So you just move on. You just keep on weeding out and then when you filter out the one, it's just like Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco had all that money and he took his woman on a McDonald's date. You ready to go to another park? He took her on a McDonald's date. Love you. Since we're doing this live, I'm definitely watching the replay. God bless you and your son. Thank you, sis. I love you too for being on. It's always good to learn something from your amazing platform. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, baby, for the hug. I love you.
Okay.
I live in New York, so I know all about the museum. It's so much fun. What part of New York are you in? I did not know that. Somebody asked me last night on TikTok to do an event in New York, and I'm scared. New York? I don't know nobody in New York. I don't know if they know Men Are Not the Enemy in New York. I'm not going to spend all that money and y'all don't show up. But I'll try. I'll try to have an event in New York. Museums are fun in the Science Center. Right, sis? I mean, sorry, BJ. I thought that was Cat. Right, BJ. Learn the difference, y'all. Learn the difference. In order for y'all to learn the difference, y'all have to put these things into play. I'm trying to tell y'all, it would change y'all life. It would change y'all life. Y'all would stop dealing with certain women. You wouldn't even you wouldn't even attract the same women no more if you move differently. You wouldn't even attract the same women anymore. Women like us, it's a certain type of thing we like. We don't like all the flashy type of things. We don't like the man with the pinky rings and the we don't like that. We don't like that. That means that you put more faith in your money. We don't like that. We don't like you wearing your money. That doesn't impress us. We don't like that. We like men that got it, but they ain't gotta prove that they got it. We love men that it's just between you and I how much money you make. It ain't for the world to see by this and that. I don't want the world to know my man got money. I don't want us getting robbed. I don't want us going out in public getting robbed. Everybody, who are you trying to prove it to? Who are you trying to prove your worth to? The world or God and your family? Which one? Because the word says what? You can't, it's better for you to be, wait, greater is he that is in me, that is he that is in the, he that is in the world. God called us to be set apart. Right, sis. I'm giving them all the gems. I'm giving them all the gems. If y'all haven't took heed of the stuff that was spoken on today, then you just ain't gonna. I know, I've been there. It's just sad, man. It's sad. It's just sad. It's sad. Even this brother right here to my left or my right. It's sad. It's sad to just watch men think that they have to prove something so hard. Like y'all are trying so hard to prove to the world when you're not even supposed to be appealing the world. You're supposed to be appealing to God and the people that love you. You're supposed to be an example of what people should be striving to be like. You're not supposed to be looking like everybody else. It's just sad to me. It's sad. You take off a man's gold chain. You take off a man's veneers. You take off a man's watch. You take off a man's earrings. You take off a man's designer items. How many men would still believe they're still just as worthy? How many men would think that they're just as worthy still? Not a lot. Not a lot. Because society has told y'all that y'all are nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, not even air. Y'all are not even air. Y'all are not even air. Realize who the enemy is. The enemy is what? Anyone who is against God. Choose wisely. Great point. They should wait on the Lord's strength to mount up like an eagle. They strip away and let them to see what to do. Right? Because good women like us, guess what? We going to still love y'all the same. We going to still love y'all the same. Because we didn't see any of that stuff in the first place. We see the man. We don't see the items. We see the man. We see the heart in man. We fall in love with y'all heart. The good woman falls in love with the man's heart. It's not about the things that he has. It's never been about that. Never. But the wrong women, she pretends to love you because she's attracted to the things that you have. That's why most of them leave when you don't have it no more, because it was never you that she wanted. It was the status in which she wanted to achieve from being around you. Y'all have to understand and know the difference. And I'm out. I'm leaving on that note. Tomorrow I start my job at UPS. So depending on, because of that, I'm going to move my lives on YouTube. I'm going to move the lives back to 2 p.m. It's going to officially be 2 p.m. every day. Because that'll give me time. My schedule is from 10 p.m. to about 4 a.m. So that'll give me time to come home, rest a little bit, get my son to school, then come back home, get some rest, and then go back on live. So from Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live right here on YouTube, okay? Y'all, please spread the word. Continue to spread the word. Continue to tell your friends about the platform. And yeah, so that's what we out on that note, okay? Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. And when I get my laptop, it's on and popping, okay? But anyways, Kat, thank you so much for tuning in today. I don't know when Neil is gonna be live again, but I'll be on his live on the next one, whatever it is. But oh yeah, that's right. He had the lady, so it'll probably be like this week sometime. But anyway, I'll see you on his live again, Kat. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace, and remember, men are not the enemy. Don't forget, support the link. Well, the link is not on YouTube. Anyway, don't worry about it. I love y'all. Peace. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. See y'all on Monday.